Right. Economic overheating, to use your analogy.
Exactly. But here's the fascinating part. We can directly influence the PNS, our primary cooling mechanism, through controlled breathing. This influence happens through the vagus nerve, which runs from the brain stem all the way down to the abdomen. Deep, slow, diaphragmatic breathing gently massages that vagus nerve, sending a clear, unambiguous signal to the brain. The crisis is over. You can stand down.
So changing from shallow chest breathing to deep belly breathing is essentially a liquidity control mechanism, granting us instant access to calm. Let's talk techniques. What is the foundational high liquidity reserve fund we should all be drawing from daily?
That is absolutely diaphragmatic breathing, or belly breathing. Most people breathe superficially, using only the upper chest. Diaphragmatic breathing utilizes the full capacity of your lungs, increasing gas exchange and maximizing oxygenation. The key mechanical insight here, and this is where the financial analogy really shines, is what we call the quantitative easing policy for your nervous system.
Quantitative easing. Tell us more.
When you lengthen the exhalation, making the out-breath significantly longer than the in-breath, you are simulating a QE policy on your nervous system. You are deliberately creating a long period of rest and actively engaging the PNS. The fundamental steps are simple. Audit your position, sit comfortably, and then commit to a slow inhalation, a brief pause, and a deliberate, slow exhalation that lasts 2 or 3 counts longer than the inhale.
I love the idea of scheduling 3 5-minute sessions a day as a personal board meeting to practice this foundational technique. That gives it the gravity it deserves. Now, let's move to acute crisis management. When we are already spiking, when the panic is setting in, what's our emotional stop-loss anchor?
That's where the 4-7-8 breath comes in. Developed by Dr. Andrew Weil, this is the emergency calm protocol. It's powerful because it's precise. The strict timing forces the nervous system to break its sympathetic pattern.
Can you walk us through the execution steps?
Absolutely. First, you exhale completely through your mouth, making a whoosh sound. Then you close your mouth and inhale silently through the nose for a count of 4. You hold that breath for a count of 7, and then you exhale completely again through the mouth with that whoosh sound for a count of 8. That strict, long exhale to the count of 8 is the emotional stop-loss. It anchors you immediately.